Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah. I'm based in Copenhagen. I work for Forus, and one fact about me is that I went to high school in Bangkok. My specific role as development manager is to lead on the monitoring, evaluation, and accountability and learning processes in Forus. So I set up processes together with our members and our governance to allow, bottom-up monitoring of how we are doing, what is our impact, and how can we do better. I also manage the relationship with our donors, our funders, that covers reporting to fundraising, and also having those relationships and discussions with our financial partners to ensure that we're being accountable to them as well. Yes, so Forus is a global network of national NGO platforms and regional coalitions. We're working in 69 countries covering all 5 continents, and we work with our members to strengthen their practices around accountability, around governance, service to the wider NGO community and to the people that we also aim to reach. So we really operate on a principle of what are the needs of NGOs operating at the most grassroots level, and how can we work together, come together as the global civil society to make sure that they are having the resources that they need, to make sure that peer support channels exist, and to make sure that we can also have systems that allow inclusion and the voices of people across the world to be brought together to be more powerful. I think, this for us is really the core of what we aim to do, and being accountable and being inclusive are some of our key values that run through it. It looks to us like being horizontal as much as possible in our daily relationships, in our ways of working. And it looks like, the opportunity to join discussion spaces wherever you are, whoever you are, in several languages, to be able to create that sense of community and that sense of civil society coming together to work together and create the change we want to see. Some of our key work right now is strengthening the enabling environment for civil society. So we look at how to protect organizations, people on the front line, and also create more of a community in which we can work together, collaborate, and create some trust within the NGO community as well. Dynamic accountability is really important for us, because I think from my perspective is that it's freed us, it's opened us up to think in more open ways, in more creative ways about what it means to be accountable. I think it's given us permission to move past logical frameworks and rigid ways of working and have more imaginative ways of having conversations about what really matters. So that is something that we try to implement in Forus. There's a couple of things that I'd love to exchange with this community on more. I think the first element that we're really, progressing on in Forus is our reflections around governance accountability. What does it mean to have an accountable board? How does that relationship with staff, with the members of the network, how can it be strengthened? How do you create a culture of collaboration? And how do you hold each other accountable? So the conversations around governance, accountability in our network is really moving forward. And I think we're really interested in connecting on that area. A second big area is we're really excited now. In 2021, we launched our new 5-year strategy, and we're thinking through the monitoring and evaluation and learning framework for that strategy. And we're interested to think about how to be accountable for progress against that very big and ambitious strategy that we're rolling out, and how can we use it to truly be accountable, have the conversations that we need to have with both our members, but also our external allies, and learn from each other. So I think we're moving forward with reflections on these 2 topics, and I'm really excited to connect with the community on them both.